Hey guys, it's Cartoon Fox Guy, and holy shit has this review been long overdue. Yeah, today we are finally looking at the second wave of Bendy Jakks specific figures, and please don't even ask why this is late. I will give zero shits about why it's late, because frankly, I'm not sorry about it. Yeah, so my boy Clayton Goldbear came in clutch, and he sent me over the last, actually two I needed, being the Piper and Sammy. But otherwise, I can't feel sorry for not being as enthusiastic about this wave. I didn't even get the first two, Bendy and Alice, till Christmas, which means I just didn't run out and grab these figures. I just didn't care. I knew I was gonna get them, I knew I wanted them, but when it came to reviewing them for the channel, I was really considering just not bothering. But I'm here, I'm reviewing them, and I think I'm gonna make this very clear. After I'm done reviewing these figures, I don't think I'm going to make Bendy videos from here on out. It's just getting very dreadful. It's swarmed my comments for almost a year, and where's the second wave? Anytime I post anything but Bendy, it'd be questions about if I'm going to review wave 2 or if I'm going to make any new updates, and I just don't really give a fuck about the Jakks news anymore. I can't keep up to date with it. Wave 3 already dropped. We had no information about it. And I also just don't care about Wave 3. Will I buy Wave 3? Yeah, but do not expect a video. That is not coming. I'm sorry. I'll post probably pictures on Instagram. That's all you'll get. So outside of that, sorry about the rant. Let's make this a quick review. Let's look at all these figures. So starting off with Bendy, I'm not even gonna bother taking these off the stands because it took me forever just to get this display going. These figures can be a pain in the ass to work with, but I'll kind of zoom around. I'll give you some kind of looks at the figure. Bendy, definitely one of the better figures in the whole set here. I just think he came out really good with the details. The color scheme is really cool. This is actually based on Bendy from the end of the second game, Dark Revival. He actually comes with his little book here, which is really cool. I think that's an awesome little accessory. His cardboard base, I love to hate these. Love the idea, hate the execution. Is actually the arch gate, kind of real world doorway. It's kind of neat. I thought it was a little different. But it's really cool to have kind of this Bendy figure in a kind of colored a color scheme. Most of the time you're seeing Bendy in black and white or black and yellow. So it's really kind of throws the eye off, but I really do dig it, especially his little red bow tie. That is fancy. Okay, now looking at Alice Angel here, this is a figure that I think came out way better than Fat Mojo's. I do like the details. I can kind of try to zoom in here so you guys get a better look here. Her little backdrop here is really cool. I do kind of like it. It's the vintage kind of Alice Angel poster. She's got her Tommy gun accessory, which I think looks awesome. Look at that. It's such a grimy looking accessory. Sloppy paint, but you know, it kind of works for this world. This world full of just, I don't know, very inky messes and whatnot. I think it works. The face is pretty good. I do think there's some details that could have been added to the face. I like the overall sculpt of it. I like the lines and the attention to, of course, Jakks. Very staying true to the game's art style, which is something I do really like about them having the license. But I think more detail in the teeth maybe would have been nice, but that's just a kind of minor nitpick. I think everything else texture-wise and accessory-wise is okay, just despite the fact that, again, I will say it, the cardboard backdrop, it's just, I don't like that they're made of cardboard. But yeah, I think Alice is actually a pretty solid figure. Oh, and she's got her little bow tie in the back there. If you can see it, it is back there. But yeah, overall, a pretty solid figure. Do like this one. Now moving on to the Piper. I think this figure, I'm just going to be honest with you, I think this is my favorite figure in the wave. This figure is details, and just details in all capital letters. Look at the face on this guy. This is such a well sculpted, painted figure. Like Fat Mojo just could never give us something like this, but yet Jakks has just delivered it. And this looks insane. This looks so game accurate. All the griminess and the depth and the detail. Like the mouth is the best part. Like that depth is what we needed to like make the Ink Demon figure really good. So I'm glad they actually learned from that mistake and carried it onto that figure. His pipe accessory over here is, get the focus, very, very detailed. I actually think it looks really, really well painted, sculpted, and yeah. Overall, though, I think, yeah, the Piper is a very, really well done figure. I like the pipe leg there. I think that's pipes. It's actually got like a little nod here. He's got like guts hanging. I think these are guts. I do not know. The bone is made of like a soft rubber, so thank God. But yeah, I think Piper actually turned out to be a very good figure. And his his backdrop here is neat. I like that the Miracle Station. Very stays true to the first encounter in the second game. I just kind of wish they made that like hiding peep window thing there, like kind of like a cutout, so you could, I don't know, like display Audrey behind it. That'd be really cool if they didn't. So you could do that yourself. I won't do it, but it would have been nice. But yeah, Piper, definitely probably my favorite in the set. And finally, my second favorite probably in this wave is Sammy. I've been waiting to get my hands on a Sammy figure since like 2018 or like 2017, 2018. I never got Fat Mojos because I thought it looked like shit, honestly, like from the first even and the second one. I just thought the figure looked ass. Like there's no excuse. Like you cannot like bootleg that figure and I will just call you bullshit. But yeah, Jakks came out with theirs and I'm glad I waited because this is like the kind of Sammy figure I actually was looking for. I'm gonna try my best here to kind of get into the mask just so you can really see like the amount of good detail in that mask. And it's actually got like in the mouth, it's an actual cut out piece. And inside he actually does have like a fully sculpted, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get there, but he does, take my word for it, he does have a fully sculpted face like in there, like his mouth and his nose definition, some of his eyes is in there. That's so cool. Going down to the body, he kind of like looks like some mold usage from Tom was implemented, articulation wise. I kind of expected it though from Sammy. He's got his muscle definition. He's got really good paint and wear, ink splats on his coveralls. Same with on the back. And I think his accessory is pretty cool. I actually think he'd probably be cooler with Tom's axe accessory. But I think it's cool that he came with his like little banjo. It definitely suits his character. Gotta see if I can get a look at the back here of it. Not really, but really well painted, sculpted. Jakks definitely does a good job with their sculpts and paint. And I just am grateful they are able to stay so true to the actual games. It's just a shame I just sometimes can't feel as excited as for these figures. And it's not even Jakks' fault. It's just the fan base and being a YouTuber and content creator. But yeah, anyways, back to the figure. His base is the worst out of all of them. I fucking despise this thing. Like you have to see the horror. You have to like, that is thin ass cardboard and you have to fold it in to make this 3D effect that wasn't even worth it. Like, why would you care? I know I did it, but I did it because, you know what, I screwed up Audrey's. I realized there was a whole piece missing for Audrey's and I realized I might have thrown it out. But yeah, overall, I think Sammy is a pretty darn cool figure. Definitely happy to have him in my collection. And thank you again to Clean for sending me both these figures, the Piper and Sammy. Because yeah, I just definitely am grateful for that. So now I can at least be caught up with the wave. And yeah, that's about it for, yeah, all of them. So yeah, I think we'll give you some final thoughts and close this out. So overall, I think this wave is really good. It's definitely a really faithful wave to the first. I think the first wave was pretty solid. Tom felt like a weird addition for a first wave, but other than that, I think this wave did a little better. I was hoping in wave 4, since I guess we already know wave 3 is just a bunch of cartoon characters, I'd recommend if you want to go check out reviews, Clayton has all his up already. I'll actually put a link down to all his videos for that review, like that set down there, so you can go check them out, because I sure as hell am not going to be reviewing them. Like I said, I can't post Bendy videos anymore. It's too tiring. But yeah, so other than that, Jakks did a really good job. They are continuously upping their game with these figures, and other than that, I think they just need to keep doing what they're doing. If I were to give, obviously, one critique, just stop with the bases. Honestly, I think the idea is cool, but until you can make them out of like acrylic or something, which isn't that expensive, I just don't think the bases we need. I just think even like the black Bendy thing, like head stand things, whatever, no, my finger's in the camera, would just be okay. But yeah, I appreciate the idea, but it's just the only big complaint I have with these figures. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of a quick one. I've been really busy, so I just at least wanted to get this out quick so you guys could get a look at these figures. But I hope I did it justice for you. And yeah, until next time, like and subscribe to the channel for other videos that aren't Bendy, please. Like, if you're actually a fan, I have so much cool content I enjoy posting. I like Bendy, but it's draining. But yeah, I will see you guys always in the next one. Bye bye, guys. Have a good night.